Joseph Stalin.
Oh yes.
So you hate Joe Biden because he's too left.
Bro, yeah, but he did it the right way. He did it with an iron fist. You try to understand my political beliefs, just 2 words, iron fist. That's what I care about.
Yeah.
Paul Pot,
Yeah.
iron fist.
Medium.
LBJ, iron dick. I love it, baby. Straight up.
There's this very popular test online. It's called the Political Compass Test, and basically,
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hot. I feel like my blood is electricity, and I'm ready to get into it. How are you feeling, Maxim? First,
I'm feeling good. I learned that my podcast has a fan last night, which is fucking sick. Because I know of at least 2, and when I hear about more, it's amazing.
Oh, that's great.
You know who it is? It's Claire Alexander's dad. Everything I do now is for him. So
Isn't he an old man?
No,
Yeah.
that's a rumor.
Yeah, but he's getting advice on new careers. Is he?
dude, he listens to every episode apparently, and I'm like, that's the greatest
but
thing
what's-
ever.
What's his angle?
Yeah, what's his fucking angle?
He's got a
Yeah,
family. He's got a family to feed. He can't just go be a jazz pianist.
Yeah, dude, and that family's not
because
even
he
his
heard
own,
an
dude.
episode. Yeah,
He's got
How's he
somebody
gonna-
else's family to feed.
Yeah, he's got 3 families to feed. How's he gonna pay the mortgage?
Yeah, dude, listening to your show.
And
No-
Claire told me not to mention that, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
gonna mention it right now.
Please stop mentioning my dad, everybody.
Oh,
Please.
I'll mention it. She said enough about my mother. I'll mention her father.
Yeah, dude. We need to stop
She says
parental
That's
this
one of her
parental
new
warfare.
bits. That's one of her new skits. Is all about my mother.
Dude, I'm sick of Claire Alexander getting up there on stage and doing skits about our parents.
So I was like, how I met David's mother. It's a disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
really
I don't want
gross.
factoids about my stepmom out there on the stage.
No.
Or off stage. You know, they're doing comedy off stage now.
Are they really?
Dangerous.
In the streets?
Pastor Dave, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I don't, one thing I don't appreciate is that you forced me to talk last of the 3 of us.
Oh, yeah, no,
that kind
was
of
a clear moment.
disrespect.
There was
I
a
don't like
moment
that
there.
one bit. I'm a man of God. I should be able to speak first.
There's some truly alpha beta analysis on your part.
Yeah. You can also see the way.
I'm a climber. I'm a social climber.
We'll see what happens, dude. At the moment, you're on the least amount of points. This is a points-based show. You're on the least amount of points. We're on, and you can see this right here, me and Maxim up top, and then Pastor Dave down the bottom. But you can, by the end of it, you know, who knows? It could be a situation where this could be the situation.
Oh, yes.
Sigma male, rise to the top.
Sigma. Now, is there a situation where I can pay you in NFTs to get more points? What's the NFT to points ratio?
It's about I will accept about 5 NFTs to 1 point.
Really?
Well, yeah, that's
have
how we've done it. Unless you have what? Do you have a better offer?
I've been just turning some of my notes into NFTs.
Yeah.
Here's
Turning
one.
jokes into NFTs.
Here's one. Don't screenshot that. Nobody can people can people screenshot? Nobody
Now with that blurry
screenshot
camera.
that. That's why it's blurry. Damn it! It's
Dude,
for-
you basically have a beauty filter on. No one can see your skin. You look so smooth.
Listen, I am. Well, this is how I am in real life because I pray. I pray for smooth skin.
Does CIA stand for Cool Ideas America? Is that what that's about?
I'm
that what that's
surprised that
about?
leaked. Wasn't that in the WikiLeaks?
Yeah, dude, that was in those wicked links they had out there.
Yeah, those wicked links, dude. They really did. They released some real big stuff.
Yeah, dude, some of the best links around.
I don't know if you guys remember that.
Whatever happened to that guy? Julian Massage.
He's a poet. He was on my podcast.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Oh, he quit his day job.
Yep. He was like, I'm out.
Government.
I'm out. I am now exposing my feelings in
Oh,
short
shit.
form poetry.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, dude. Isn't he in Russia right now?
No, that's Edward Snowden, I think. Shout out though, he's a friend of the show.
Wait, isn't Edward Snowden the WikiLeaks guy? Oh no, that's Julius. Okay, never mind. Same person in my brain, not the same person in real life.
Dude, that's handy though.
Man.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
handy.
it's the same thing as the Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson thing. They're the same person. It's
Oh, I thought you meant WikiLeaks is the same as Carrie Underwood and
Julian Assange and Edward Snowden are the same person, just like Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson. They're identical.
Well, you heard it here first, everybody.
Well, I don't like what they did, and I believe they should be shot.
Carrie Underwood?
Anybody who releases information about the greatest country this world has ever seen should be shot on sight, and I believe that 100%.
Well, great. Off the back of that, let's introduce the show. This is Fixing the Political Compass.
I like to make declarative statements right off top.
Declare the fuck out of it. Don't worry. This is a good episode because we're doing some tyrants today, and that sort of attitude fits right in. This is Fixing the Political Compass. Are you aware of a political compass, David? Do you know about this thing that they have, this technology that they have out there called the political compass? It's got left, right on it. It's got
it's got
authoritarian,
right,
libertarian.
Stupid.
Yeah,
that's what it's got.
It's incredibly stupid. It's incredibly limited. We think that the original political compass, which I'll get up a version here, is too limited in its form. It puts everyone in these abstract boxes, right? Are you left wing? Are you right wing? It just pits people against each other, and it's also just it has no bearing on reality. So what we say instead is that whether or not you would date Pete Davidson or hate Pete Davidson is a much better indicator of who you are as a person. And also, are you dying boldly? Are you perishing meekly? At the end of the episode, we're going to discuss whether or not we actually fucking fixed the political compass or just spent a time, together. And that is also too politically valuable. But I mean,
for the returning listeners, I just want to point out, you may notice a new addition to our chart. We have a viability scale. We're ranking our axes on how much better than the real political compass we think they are. And at the end, maybe we're going to do a final rating at the end. And also you may notice a word called synergy. And that is just how well the two axes exchange energy for graphing people. Because listen, you would never decide on who's going to be the next president on a low synergy chart. All right, that's a dangerous move. You want to decide on the next president on a high synergy chart. So that's what we're going to be working towards. We're actually fixing the political compass now.
100% agree with that synergy part.
And we got David Dobbins here in the bottom window right now, bottom of the points, and he's thinking, "Wow,
at the top.
I thought I was doing a comedy podcast. I've accidentally stumbled into an economics class."
That's right.
Yeah.
Supply and demand that I go to the top. Yeah.
You got to earn some fucking points, dude. And the way you're going to earn these points is
I'll give you NFTs.
Yeah, well, no, you can just place these figures. We're going to introduce some figures. We've got people who have initials. You like initials? AOC, FDR,
RBG.
Yeah, RBG.
DTP.
NFT. And we got people who are tyrants, such as people who hold the views that David espoused before about
Joe Biden.
About Joe Biden.
And speaking of tyrants, let's get our first contestant up for this evening. Let's find out how good this political compass really is. Give it up for Alex.
That's me. What's up? Look at him, dude. Okay, straight up, how I feel. I'm not a Pete Davidson guy. I'm definitely on the side of the haters. Unfortunately, and I know that's shocking news to a lot of people. Well, okay.
I'm holding it back right now, but
you seem.
If I had
your camera doesn't pick up rage, but
I'm ticked off.
Early in the show, we've already ticked off Dave.
I'm pretty ticked off, but I'll hold it in for synergy's sake.
For the sake of synergy, can you hold it the fuck in?
Hold it. I'm holding it in. I'm pushing it down.
Dude, but Pete Davidson, I don't like how he treated Kanye, with the recent activities. I think it's ungodly. I also don't like, I think his vibe is off for me. I don't think we vibe together. I'm not a full hater. I think he is kind of funny sometimes. We watched his special, David, and he had those jokes about Ariana, and they were funny.
Oh, that's too far.
Okay, I take that back, everybody. That was too far.
It's too far to be talking about dirty laundry.
What's up, Jim McCarthy? Yeah.
Don't talk about Jenny McCarthy. She has good ideas on the vax.
Yeah.
Now.
Also, speaking of the vax, I feel like someone who would maybe be patient zero of the disease and just sort of perish meekly. I'm definitely the sort of guy who's going to die unknown, maybe in the autumn, in maybe the countryside. Dude, when people talk about my death, they just say, oh yeah, last summer he passed. That's all they mention.
He died of passing.
No details.
Right.
No details. It's not bold. Dude, I barely make an obituary, okay? It just has my initials in the obituary in the newspaper, and people are like, oh,
It just says.
imagine that guy.
You die just in the suit they're gonna bury you in. You're already dressed nice and you perish meekly. They don't even have to clean you up.
Bro,
You
as
think
well.
someone has done that? Has someone put on the suit they want to be buried in and said, "All right, I'm gonna die soon. Let me get dressed here. I'm not gonna show up to this party looking like shit."
Dude. I'm not gonna let some fucking creep death doctor dress me. I'm gonna do this.
I'm
bombing myself, dude.
Exactly.
In the afterlife, you wear forever what you were wearing when you died. So everyone is just wearing normal clothes, but they also shit their pants.
Oh.
Yeah, you shit in your favorite suit. Now, that's
Oh my
liberty.
God.
That's liberty if I ever heard it. That's
Being
true.
American's about shitting in your favordt suit. It's about.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And speaking of being American, Alex, are you happy with your die meekly, die boldly, perish meekly, and hate Pete, date Pete ranking?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a hate Pete perish meekly. Yeah, that's where I am. And Jim McCarthy, this is my real voice reveal, admin reveal. Speaking of admin reveal,
fake Australians and admin reveals, give it up for me. All right, I'm gonna be real here. On the hate Pete, date Pete. I'm a hate Pete, but not a full hate Pete. Only because I would fold immediately if I met Pete. I feel like if I met Pete, I'd be like, all right, I would be cool. I wouldn't be like, I have a whole narrative about why I hate you in my head.
oh yeah, dude.
Like, if I ended up being like a writer on SNL, I would retract everything I've ever said about Pete Davidson and be like, yeah, whatever. He's a real person. He's not a cartoon character in the news. Like, I don't know. Even though I feel like his comedy is like, you neo-libs like weed? You ever heard of weed? And everyone's like, whoa!
Oh, that's a good bit. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a good bit.
That's a good bit.
Neo-libs? If he ever said neo-libs,
Pete Davidson
would
comes
laugh
out as
my
a
ass
Maoist.
And to quote myself,
You think him and Kim Kardashian talk about neo-libs a lot?
no, dude, I feel like
Kanye's being a real neo-lib over here.
I feel like I've said this
Bought
before.
a house across the street. Real neo-lib move.
Real DNC behavior.
So
That's classic
DNC.
NATO behavior. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like the thing is, I've said this before, is I think Pete Davidson is just the edgiest of the band kids. It's like the most palatable of bad boys, and that's why I don't vibe, because he's like a shock jock for Gen Xers. Like,
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh.
whoa, I'm articulate. Anyway,
Man.
if I met him, I would fold immediately. I'd be like, love your stuff, man.
Yeah, I would do. I try to
so-
hug him. I try to get in close and smell his neck.
Yeah. Dude.
Ooh.
I would hug
It-
him like that, and then I'd sniff him like that.
Yeah.
What if he smelled like
Yeah.
really terrible weed?
I'd sniff him. What?
What if he smelled like a neo-lib himself?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that would retch.
I'd puke.
Oh, I didn't know you smell like Joe Biden. Disgusting. Is Joe Biden a neo-lib, or is he sort of an older lib?
Yeah, he's like a lib from the Matrix. He's the sort of guy who leaves the DNC and realizes liberalism is so much more expansive.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All right, and for my last bit, die boldly, perish meekly. I've always said that when I die, if I don't die meekly, I want to die by drowning, because I just kind of want to know what that's like. So I'm putting myself a little bit above the line because I think that might be a little bold. But that's kind of where I find myself. I don't know if I'm ever going to drown and die by drowning, but
I could baptize you.
Yeah, dude.
I used to be a lifeguard. I used to have a lot of dreams about drowning, and I tell you what, when you have a dream about drowning, you drown, and then it just feels like you're falling asleep in a cozy bed, and that probably fucked up my perception of how I want to die. And speaking of people who are in touch with the afterlife, everyone please give it up right now for a guest today on today's episode, Pastor Dave.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now where I'm at on this damn compass. Right here, baby. I'm the whole damn thing. Because here's what it is.
Shit.
I'm the whole damn thing. Because here's what it is. All right, the Lord touches everything. Everything you see. Everything you see, the Lord touches. It's all been touched. What did Jesus do?
What did he do?
Did he date Pete? Certainly not.
Yeah.
No, certainly he didn't. So
David, a bit of real talk here. I think you legitimately seem like the sort of guy who they would have been like, we went on a voyage and we lost a few good men, but not name them. And you were one of those people. Like,
Yeah, I did.
I'm talking 1750.
Oh yeah.
It was a rough voyage. We lost a few, some great men. Yeah, dude, you're in the sentence though, which is great.
I'm
But,
in there. I'm a great man, but unnamed.
Yeah.
Unnamed and unlicensed. All right, that's what I am.
Yeah.
Never got my license. But I do go down with the ship. I'm down for that.
Yeah, that is kind of bold though.
Whenever a famous comedian says something really bad, I support him. You know what I mean? I go down. I come out publicly right away. Shane Gillis,
Sometimes
yeah, I support
preemptively.
Yeah, but sometimes beforehand. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna find some shit out about Bill Cosby. I just want to say I got his back.
Well, and also David, he texted me on a group text, and he was like, "Hey, you know, if he was just like, hey, if Eliza Schlesinger ever says anything racist, I support it." I'm like, you don't have to do that.
The Schlez, I totally
Yeah.
support the Schlez. No
Yeah.
question about it. But
You
if
should
I
call
had
our
to
fans
be-
Schlesbians.
the Schlesbians, dude, I
That'd be great.
think that's got to be in there, right? That's got to be canon. I
Yeah,
don't even know what canon really means, but I decided to use it here today.
yeah, because you're a nautical vibe that I created
Is
for
there
you.
any way? Is there? I feel like this picture, even though it is a photo of me, I feel like it's not quite accurate. Is there any way to make me skinnier and taller?
Yeah, that'll do it.
No,
All right.
here's more.
We also have to fit 20 more people on this.
No problem, sir. No problem. I'll make it. Here we go. I'm just gonna put it right like this, because that's how I really am. Probably about that. I'm very thin. I'm kind of gaunt. But I'll
Yeah.
put you. I'll say it right here. I'm not a hater and I'm not a dater, but I will die boldly. Okay. There ain't no question about that.
And the way you
I
said that
will
is
die.
as if you're gonna die when meeting Pete.
Now, actually, now that I think about it, do I want to die on the cross? Because that's something. That's something that one of my homeboys did, and I was a big fan. But if I do die on the cross, that means I'm half meek, half bold, and I don't know if I can be, you know what I mean, sitting on the fence like that. Oh, this is tough. I don't
Look,
like
buddy.
this. I'm in a Rubik's cube of emotions right now. Let me
I feel it.
let me die boldly up here up top.
I think that's accurate. I actually think that's.
I think that's 100%.
I think that's real.
And anybody who says different, why don't you just slide into my DMs and see what I have to say about it?
Yeah, hit us up in the chat if you have
Come
anything
at
to
me.
say about that. And
At
also, that's
Pastor Dave.
that's -5 NFTs for that round.
Oh, come on.
But I'll give him a one
All over the
NFT bump.
compass.
Come on.
I'll give him a
Least
one
disciplined
NFT
guest
bump.
we've had.
Yeah, least disciplined guest, but I'll give you a one NFT bump for the skinny portrait.
That's
Okay,
pretty
well,
That's a new thing we've never considered.
you never
Yeah.
thought about it, see, because you're not as gaunt as me. You don't have you don't have the gaunt mindset.
And speaking of the gaunt mindset, are we ready to bring up our first contestant for the evening? Notorious tyrant, Pete Davidson, observer possibly. Give it up for Muammar Gaddafi.
Oh yeah. We always just
Shout out to him.
Gaddafi.
Shout out
So
to him. Now hold on just a second. Now doesn't it look like he's wearing one of those Samuel L. Jackson hats, like
Yeah,
like a
dude.
Kangol?
he's wearing a leather Joe Rogan old man hat.
Yeah, he's got the Kangol on, dude. That's fucking sick.
Yeah. So Gaddafi.
Well, he's dead. Isn't he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Didn't they zip him up?
They zipped him up, dude. They embalmed him. So we can discuss his actual death. But here's the other thing, dude. This show doesn't rely too heavily on what neolibs will call facts. There's a lot of vibing. There's a lot of alternative. Enter the Spider-Verse. Enter the Politicoverse.
Yes.
Whatever we feel with this guy, because history is one thing, but objective truth revealed by the transcendental dimension that we all feel within us, that's another thing, and that's actually a thing that's actually a really good thing. That's actually cool. That's actually a great thing. So think about that.
So I think the vibe, though, he died boldly, did he not?
Oh yeah.
We installed him in that country just like Windows 96, and then we do it. He wasn't here.
So we didn't install. Is that your confusing rhetoric?
Does Windows 96 even exist? Nah. Here's the deal. I'm running Windows 96 right now. I think I'm getting radiation from it. But anyways,
it's a Russian.
It's a Russian program.
Yeah,
it's good. But here's the deal. Okay, we install him or no in that country? Because we tend to install leaders in countries.
We didn't.
We didn't do it.
He installed himself.
You shook your head like a publicist, going, "Shut up, shut up."
Don't
say that.
And also, I just want to quickly say that America has no involvement in the leadership.
What about
around the world? That would be ridiculous. That would be interfering on other people's sovereignty.
Dude,
that'd be illegal.
I've been Gaddafi pilled.
So yeah,
it's a big problem. I think he would not date Pete.
Yeah, I don't think he would date Pete. I think he'd go on a date, like double date.
I think like
he might say it.
Like
I think he would say yes, then cancel last minute.
Oh
no, I think what it is he flies out Pete to Libya for like a weekend. Like he pays him, he spends like a lot of money to get Pete to come to Libya.
Neo-Libya.
Oh,
did you ever consider that?
Neo-Libya.
Did you ever think about that? This is ivermectin.
So I don't think he's on a hate Pete, date Pete necessarily. I think he's gentle date Pete because I think he has Pete interest. Like he's like,
yeah, you Pete my interest.
He's Petered my interest. Yeah,
it kind of petered out.
Yeah, and then die boldly. You said no, David. You don't think he's dying boldly? Why is that? What's the vibe I'm picking up?
Well,
hat, the leather hat,
the Kangol hat. You can't trust the Kangol hat. What's he hiding under that?
Yeah,
what's he hiding under that hat? What's going on
problems.
under there?
That hat has always knee problems.
Yeah, he probably does have a bum ligament.
So trend prediction: the date Pete tonight will be towards die boldly. Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're feeling that hat pushes him down a bit, and
I think it does. It shows.
Yeah, he might just be gently here. I mean, honestly, he did. Yeah, and also let's add that Neo-Libya, and that kind of explains what's going on.
Yeah, put in Neo-Libya. No, I don't trust that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. He's just a dirty Neo-Lib.
Yeah, we know what's up there.
Can't trust him.
Makes me sick.
Dude, I didn't have COVID. I actually had neoliberalism.
That's way worse. That's for life sometimes. You can never shake it.
And speaking of for life, this next guest kept his initials for life. Give it up for our first abbreviated guest, MLK.
Ooh, let's give him an initial. Let's give him a
shout out.
Dude, I feel like this. It's like the end of the episode, and I don't know what the episode is, but I guess Civil Rights is like a TV show in my head. And he's looking back, and there's a black kid and a white kid playing together, and he nods. And then someone's like, "Come over," and then he shakes his head, and he walks off, and he just becomes light. And that's a death. That's a bold death. He kind of returns to light.
Right.
And I think, yeah. And he becomes a star.
Yeah, he does. He does.
The anti-racist star.
I think that's absolutely correct.
Yeah, that happened.
Astronomers will stare at him for years up there.
Full die boldly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I think any other choice would be unwise. Quite unwise. Okay.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You don't want to say that MLK. Oh yeah, that guy died like a bitch.
Now, hold on now. Yeah, I would not say that.
Yeah.
But on the date Pete, hate Pete, I mean, he did have, it is established that he did have multiple partners.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So would he date Pete? Maybe.
He was unregistered poly. He was
He
the sort
was,
of guy.
yeah, he was unlicensed. You got to get your license.
Yeah, if you're gonna be poly, you gotta get your license.
Yeah, you got to. You got to do your learner's permit.
Yeah, you gotta learn all those terms they use: polycule, satellite,
Oh,
other
no.
ones.
Fist.
You have to learn
Fist.
neighborhoods. You have to learn neighborhoods within Bushwick.
Oh yeah, did you go to the zip
yeah.
codes? Is that the poly? Is that the poly thing? New girlfriend, new zip code, new girlfriend sort of thing.
Pretty much, yeah. Hoes
Yeah,
in different area codes. That's what they call it.
Oh, yeah.
New hoes at
Ludicrous.
different train stops.
Ludacris was a big poly
Yeah.
pioneer.
Yeah. Ludicrous.
That was one of his first
queer rapper.
mixtapes. Poly Pioneer 2.
Yeah.
Rise of the multiple relationships.
Oh.
It was it was very good.
I think not date Pete. I think a little bit date Pete, but
I
in the
think a
way
little
that they are crossing paths at like
Oh.
a bar
Yeah.
or something. Like
They're the
they're
same swingers event. And they
Keys
Yeah.
in the bowl.
yeah.
keys in the
that's what they
bowl.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
that's how Kim K ended up with Pete. Is it was a keys in the bowl thing and
Oh yeah.
got messed up.
Dude, that's how David ended up on the show. This is a keys in the bowl show.
Oh yeah, I did. I definitely
Pastor
did.
Dave, what are you doing with those keys?
I'm actually in someone else's house right now.
Yeah.
I took those keys home. I said, this place is way better than mine. Oh, shit. There's an indoor plumbing in here.
That's what he does. He goes to swingers events, waits till everyone puts their keys in the bowl,
Uh-huh.
takes the keys and drives to their house.
Oh, yeah. Once everyone gets naked, I run for the keys. That's what you got to do, man, if you're going to be out here at
Yeah.
orgies. Be an orgies theft guy. Sort of
Yeah.
like Ocean's. It's like Ocean's 11, but it's just me.
Yeah, dude, Ocean's 11 is kind of a movie where half of the movie is him bragging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jenna, Earth flat or ball? That's a good axis. We should get on that. But ball, Earth, motherfuckers.
Ooh, love the suggestion in the chat. Great work. We're gonna write that down.
And
They
for
say-
the
What they say, I can't read.
you can. It's down the bottom. But it says
No.
Earth flat or ball. Also, David, for this, I'm gonna give you 9.5 NFTs for this. I'm gonna give myself 4 NFTs for this round, and Maxim, I'm gonna give you 1 NFT.
Yeah, just one.
That's good.
I think
all
that's
my stocks
accurate.
are down this week. I could use an NFT. It's good.
Really? Are you full
Yeah.
NASDAQ or what?
Dude, I'm full NASCAR. All right,
Oh,
coming up next
shit.
to the stage.
10 NFTs for that. Give him 20.
And
Damn.
speaking of
Victory
NFTs, she was definitely a non-fungible. Okay,
Titties.
guys, more initials. Give it up for RBG.
Yeah.
Dude, this I think in terms of Pete Davidson, she's just like, I don't like how he swears. That's what she's
Yeah.
about. She's
Yeah,
like,
she wouldn't get it.
yeah.
But also, charity
Culture
auction lunch with Pete. She
Oh, yeah.
charity auction, gives a bunch of money. Her reward is lunch with Pete. People take photos. They don't talk at all.
He could get a date, I think, if he just said, I just want to talk about laws.
Yeah, dude.
I think she might actually be into that.
I think she was notoriously into laws and lawmaking.
She loved the law.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody loved the law like her.
I'm a
Yeah.
nerd.
Statutes.
Oh my god. Obsessed with them. She was.
Statutes. Clauses. Give me a break.
Clauses.
Forget about it. Indexes.
Sustained.
Sustained. Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
She
indeed.
would have loved that.
Her and her man, they'd be in the bedroom together. He'd be like, "May I approach?" She'd say, "Sustained."
Yeah, she
That was their
overruled.
That was their foreplay.
Overruled, and he has to watch
It
her.
was.
with
But
Pete
she wouldn't
Davidson.
take the robe off though. She keeps the robe on.
Yeah, dude.
That's part of it.
There's a lot hidden under that robe.
Hmm
So, in terms of this, you reckon charity? But I still think it's a hate. I think we're over here with the hate. I think tattoos, swearing, old women don't like that stuff.
No, she
you
don't.
know.
Yeah.
Tattoos, marijuana. What was
Oh
her
my
stance
God.
on marijuana?
She would toke, but she would not.
She pro-green or anti?
She always hit the bong, but she never cleared it. So it was kind of like the next person has to actually smoke.
She also said, you know, she's like, if we make weed if we make weed legal, it won't be sexy anymore. That was her official stance.
That's
She
true.
said,
Yeah.
we have to keep
She was
it
smart.
illegal. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like,
Her actually
be cool.
RBG. I'm looking at it. I just looked it up. It's RBG stands for Reefer Be Gone. So
yeah.
I think that's pretty clear what's going on here. I just typed in RBG stance. She's got some. You know, she was.
Good center of gravity.
Whoa, she had passionate dissents. Did you know that?
Oh,
passionate in numerous cases. That's right.
Dude, Reefer be gone because she had a really bad green one time. She just spent half a day nauseated on the ground throwing up.
It's true, dude. It's true.
That's
And I would say perish meekly.
Oh my god, yes.
But just no hate. It's just like a gentle, it's a gentle perishing.
Dude, there's nothing
Right.
wrong with fucking just disappearing in the wind like me.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
you know,
sand. Like sand
dude.
in the desert. Just
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm an open mic and no one's listening and I just die and everyone's like, did he die? It's like, yeah. Yeah, he did. People have already gotten over the grieving process. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh,
You bomb so hard you just kind of dissolve like Voldemort at the end of the movie. You just kind of
Damn.
peel and flake away into ash.
that's
Yeah.
actually worse than a bomb is to perish meekly on stage. That's so much worse. That's so much worse. That's probably the worst thing you could say about somebody behind their back. Oh yeah, did you see
Yeah, dude.
Dobbins' set last night? Like, perished meekly.
Dude, he made
The man
he
perished
corrupted a
meekly on
poet's
stage.
audience. It's like suddenly everyone was there real
perished.
polite.
He perished meekly at a bringer show in front of 5 of his best friends
And an ex-teacher.
and his family. Oh,
Dude, his friends paid $300 and he perished on stage. Dude, and he perished meekly.
meekly, dude.
Dude, that's what the club owner
Oh.
said. The club owner called him afterwards, like, "We'd love to have you back, but we can't give you the spots because you know what you did. You perished meekly up there."
I'm surprised you're even answering this.
Yeah.
Perishing meekly on stage is like curling up into the fetal position behind the stool.
They're like, I was fully expecting to get the answering machine.
Oh.
Yeah. NFTs. Ooh, I like that son. NFTs. I think that's a good placement. Yeah. I mean, she's a little bit above me, no hate, and just doesn't like tattoos, swearing, and reefer.
Right.
So,
and into it.
what are our thoughts on synergy? Do we have a synergy score or anything, or a viability rating yet?
I think it's too early. I think we need to push forward.
early?
Just
All right.
how well the axes work together.
Let's make an early decision. Let's
Okay.
make a rash decision.
That's
And speaking of rash decisions,
how
Let's
I
call-
met David. He sent me that on. He just sent me that 9 times on Bumble.
Dude, that line has been not working, dude. I've been sending that to chicks all year.
You send
Let's
it
make-
too many times in a row,
Hey, baby, let's make a rash decision, bro.
and it's not even copy pasted. You're using all sorts of different formats. How do you get new fonts into Bumble, dude? You're the only one who does it.
I keep putting umlauts where they're not supposed to be, dude.
You're sending me
really-
umlauts.
let's make a rash
You're
decision.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. All
And
right.
speaking
what's
of
the
rash
synergy?
decisions, synergy is how well the axes work together. Viability is how much we like the axes.
Well, I think definitely die boldly, perish meekly. I think those ones work well together. I mean, we've been able to decide who's dying like a bitch and who's a real man. I mean, look at that guy.
Hey, fuck off.
Look at that tall, skinny guy up there up top. I mean, we can really tell who's the real
Dude,
man.
dying
up
like
here.
that is selfish. Dying boldly is selfish because there's
No,
can
it
only be
ain't.
about 5 a
No,
year.
it ain't.
There's 7 billion people. Only 5 people can die that boldly a year, dude.
According to who?
That's the
The Panama
intuition.
Papers. According to who?
Yeah, dude. Dude, you're on those.
According to our next guest, everyone
I'm not
please
sure
welcome to the
account.
stage. Our next guest is coming to the stage before there were offshore accounts even existed. Give it up for J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah. Tolkien. Now this guy tokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, he's dope.
420, bro.
Can I have a talk of that? Is what he says.
Yes. Yeah. How do you think he wrote all the Harry Potters? This guy. This guy's fucking trippy, bro.
I'm imagining Pete Davidson being cast into the Amazon Lord of the Rings series somehow, like accidentally. He's like, I'm a dwarf. What? What?
Yeah, he would be
That's
good
really
at that,
sad.
actually. He would be
I
very
think,
good at that. He
I could imagine.
Schmeagol. He could be
Oh
Schmeagol.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Skinny, gaunt, a gaunt gentleman just like myself.
I'm a little weird. I'm a little weird guy who likes a little weed. And the ring, baby.
Yeah.
He's just chasing a nug around, just a nug of weed. My precious.
Yeah, dude, imagine if it was Lord of the fucking smoke rings or Lord
Yeah,
of the
what if it was?
Dude, what if it was King of Staten Island?
Yeah, what if J.R.R. Tolkien wrote King of Staten Island? Dude, that movie might have been watchable. Damn, I'm putting myself a little bit to the left for that comment.
You got it. I appreciate your honesty. I do appreciate it.
Okay, I can imagine him holding hands with Pete Davidson the way Kim did. She's showing up on the tabloids as JR, and he's just like there, a little old man. He's like, the reason that the hobbits had to go, they had to cross, and he's like, yeah, I get it. It's like hobbits.
Dude, he's their driver. He like drives them to their dates, but he spends the whole ride explaining the lore.
So I feel like there's a little bit of a date Pete here, and I have no
Dude,
idea.
he's third wheel.
Yeah,
Oh, real?
you would be into it. Oh yeah.
I don't know if they had that
This
sort of
dude's
ass
a-
technology when he was around, you know?
No, he's a horn dog. Look at him. Look at that smile.
I'm looking right at it. I'm looking at the same
That's a
screen you are,
horny
buddy.
smile.
It is a horny smile. It's a curiously horny smile.
Oh yeah, it is.
He's curious about anatomy.
I would almost say he's Randy. Look at him.
Oh yeah, that's you guys are
I
Randy.
bet that's what one of those R's is for Randy.
Can we like fuck up like 5 or 10 open mics just in this jacket? I'm obsessed with this.
It's nice. What is that? Tweed?
Yeah, we
It's
need
a nice
tweed.
jacket.
Let's play some heat. And we thinking him perish meekly. I mean, I don't know how he died, if he died, what happened, if he just wrote
Dude.
himself into a book.
I think
that's a
maximum
way to
perish
perish.
meekly. I think
Yeah.
full perish meekly. Like you don't even know.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Authors don't get to die. You know, they kind of live on.
Yeah, bunch of
in their
word
writing.
jockeys.
Yeah, a bunch
Yeah.
of what are you? I got you a fucking thesaurus for your birthday.
Yeah. Enjoy that, you word jockey.
You fucking
Spit on him.
yeah, dude. You multi-syllabic, and that's enough words
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, that's enough.
And speaking of word jockeys, this next initialed guest, abbreviated guest coming to the stage is going to infuriate Pastor Dave. Give it up right now for AOC.
Oh, get it out of here! Get it out! I'm out. I got a call. I got another meeting. I got a business meeting about money, not
Dude,
paying taxes.
Remember?
I got a meeting about not paying taxes. Me and Elon Musk,
Ooh,
Hmm?
friend of the show.
friend of the show, good
Yeah,
friend
dude.
of mine, personal friend of mine, personal
Yeah.
sexual friend of mine. Yeah.
Personal sexual. She's a personal sexual friend, actually. No, Mom,
Personal
we're not.
sexual-
She's not a girl. She's a friend. A sexual friend.
Yeah, that's right.
AOC. I feel like she did date Pete Davidson. I think that happened.
Dude, I think top right slam dunk.
Yeah, dude. What, you think she's gonna
You
get
think she's gonna die?
assassinated?
There's no way she dies boldly, bro. There ain't no
You
way.
don't think so?
Hell no. Put
Dude,
her
we don't
below-
even know the future yet. We don't
What's-
even know what timelines are going to happen.
Are you kidding me, bro? I'm tapped in. JRE. I'm tapped in. JR. he said he ain't doing shit. Dude, put what's below meekly.
Oh, die
That's
meekly
below.
when she becomes Pelosi.
Perish-
Oh, you think she's
perish. I think she's gonna
Pelosi
perish.
absorbs her?
She's gonna perish by meekly. I think. Put her down there, way down.
Wait, by meekly?
by meekly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll get that done by meekly. It's like whenever I feel like it
Exactly.
and not very well.
Exactly what I'm saying. Now put her down below the spectrum.
I'll
Put
put
her
it
I will
out
down.
here.
say-
Let's hash it out. What's your argument for die boldly, Maxon? You've heard some strong words about die meekly.
Dude, I just feel like you can't be I think there's a possibility she becomes president one day. I don't think I'm wrong for believing that possibility.
I think you've been in New York too long.
I think
I'm gonna
maybe
wrench.
maybe so.
I'm gonna wrench.
But I don't
But,
think you get to be a
grow up.
president and die meekly, typically.
That's true. Oh, I don't know
Really?
about that. Like Taft,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah, he died in the tub.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a
in the
meek.
tub, dude.
Died
That's
in
not
the
a meek
tub.
move.
That's meek as
Yeah.
shit. Can't
Nah,
even
meek,
take a shower.
meek is whatever Ronald Reagan did.
You don't say that now. You don't say none of that. That's all right. That's
You can say
ivermectin. That's ivermectin.
That's the
talking.
ivermectin.
You don't,
dude.
Yeah,
you don't
even-
say none of that.
That's not you. That's not you, dude. You're drunk
See-
off ivermectin.
It's in the chat. In the chat, we gotta.
No.
Yes, AOC top right slam dunk. Met Pete at the bar, served him drinks, lit on fire by his blunt, consumed by the conflagration.
Conflagration? What is
Dude,
that?
she's
What does
going-
that even mean? What does conflagration mean?
Like a huge. like
That's a controversial topic. What that word?
Oh
means.
yeah, what is that? Is that a race term? What is
Let's
that?
ban that in the Twitch chat. That word.
Yeah,
Let's
ban
that
that.
word.
Block that out. I don't want to see something over 7 syllables.
Dude, this is what happens. I think Sonu's right. She's lit on fire by the blunts that Pete Davidson, he's spoken 9 or 10 blunts, they're dating, and she gets on fire from these blunts, and then she screams out as she's dying, legalize me! And then weed becomes legal as she dies. Top right slam dunk. No
I
questions
think that's
asked.
100% correct. But did
That's
she?
good.
No, she didn't die boldly though. Come on, bro.
What is your standard?
you aroused me with your words, but now that I'm thinking about it, you aroused me. But I'm not falling for your tricks and this liberal propaganda. Now you can put her wherever you want, but I know the true compass. And
Look, I'm awarding all the NFTs for this round to Maxim. For his things, I'm taking an NFT away from you, and I'm
and
making
I
that.
will. Well, you can
I'm
do
giving you
what
4 FTs though, some fungible tokens. You can have those, and you can do whatever you want with those.
You can have
Don't
regular
even, bro.
JPEGs.
You know I'm fully on the grid. You know I've been on the grid since 06.
I know
With
that,
the-
you told me.
I haven't held. I haven't
What the
held
viewers,
cash
what the
since
viewers
Ben
don't know
C.
is that every single one of these characters, the little icons you see, these are all NFTs. These are all locked,
Yeah.
Yeah.
locked, loaded,
Nobody
$10 million.
screenshot 'em. Get away from control print or whatever the hell you gotta press.
Yeah.
Get
it's-
away. Take your fingers off that control print.
Just while you're watching the show, can you please disconnect your keyboard? That's the best
Yep.
thing to do.
Eject it.
And
Yeah.
speaking of people who to take their keyboard out,
Nice.
I have no idea why we are even putting this guy on the chart. Everyone, please give it up for Pol Pot. One hell of a tyrant.
Now, who is this guy?
Oh, he's just like
He was the dictator in Cambodia that was in charge of the, how do you say it, Khmer Rouge. It was
Yeah.
like a whole genocide. It was real bad.
Oh, all right. Die boldly.
No, he actually got away.
I need
like,
to
he
know.
just died normally in France or something. I forget. what
Really?
exactly what
Really?
happened,
Natural
Salah.
causes.
Yeah, he died of natural causes. He was reading a book. He was reading some nice lit fic,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just had a cough. And it's like he looked back at his
Uh-huh.
French wife and nodded, and she was like, "No." But yeah, terrible guy. Would date Pete
No.
Davidson.
Pol Pot. Yeah, he might.
Salah. Yeah. I don't know. I really think like when Pete Davidson goes full like bad boy, he'll have to date someone like this to like
Yeah.
do that image transformation. There's a lot of political
Controversial.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Pete Davidson's dating Pol Pot, and he's like, oh,
That's right.
God, what's happening
It's
here?
it's for the tabloids.
Yeah,
The tabloids.
yeah,
They're hungry.
they're hungry, dude.
They're a hungry beast.
Dude, WikiLeaks should get more tabloidy. They should just start revealing like
The
secret
tabloids
dates.
have a fever, and the only prescription is a little bit of Pol Pot.
Yeah,
So we gotta put
I
we gotta
feel,
put him date Pete for sure.
But this is coming from a certified hate Pete, unfortunately. And then Die Boldly, I feel it's an unfortunate.
Oh
marriage
come on!
weekly.
Don't put him on Tolkien. Come on, he's way better than that lib. Come on, Pol Pot. Come on, bro. Y'all are some haters. Pol Pot.
He has Kanye vibes, and that after Pete dated Pol Pot's wife, Pol Pot would retaliate. Yeah.
Yeah, this is bullshit, bro.
Yeah, that's some Kanye vibes of Pol Pot, for real.
Pol
I mean,
Pot,
Oh, he died in his sleep of heart failure.
yeah.
like a man. He's probably eating steaks and smoking cigars. Put him up top. Put him up north.
I'm gonna have
Alaskan.
to declare it a steak-related death.
It was, yeah, he choked on a T-bone. Paul Pot. Come, come on, put him up there.
He tried to inhale an entire cigar at once.
Yeah, he did. He hit it. He's got a lot of.
There's no way he's up top from dying in his sleep.
He's got a lot of lung capacity.
And speaking of a lot of lung capacity, our next abbreviated guest coming to the stage was very open-minded about the way he died. Give it up for JFK.
Nope. Nah. Take him off.
We can do that, dude. We'll put him in the graveyard if you want.
Take him off. Yeah, where's the graveyard? Is this like Yu-Gi-Oh? Is there a graveyard for these fucking people? Yeah,
Let's put him
there
in
we
the-
go. First of all, don't drive a convertible.
I'll put him here. Oh
Don't-
shit! You think that's what you have a problem with? You think these elite are
Don't
driving
buy,
convertibles?
yeah, don't buy a convertible. It's not suitable for the climate. Okay. Plus, you might get snipped.
Dude, you're selling a convertible to someone. It's got good mileage. It's a pretty fast sports car, but the one thing you have to be worried about is you might get snipped.
You might get snipped.
It's like, what did you say?
Who's-
Oh, with
who
this car,
shot-
you have to be worried. You might get snipped.
You might get snipped. What Patriot shot him? Who was it? Harvey,
Dude, they
was it
actually-
Harvey Weinstein? Who shot that guy?
Yeah, there was Harvey
I think
Oswald Weinstein.
Lee Harvey Weinstein? Dude,
Lee Harvey Oswald Weinstein. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He got killed by Harvey Weinstein. That's a Parish Meekly, bro. No
That is-
respect.
I'm trying to put him
No
in the trash.
respect,
for you, dude.
bro.
We don't even have to do him. He's going. If you call he's in the trash, I'm fine with that.
I'm calling it, bro.
Let me
Executive
let me just get-
order.
Executive order. We've never done this before on the show. That's why it's taking a second. We've never
It's huge.
had someone demand that someone be in the trash.
Yeah.
Supply and
Is it-
demand, bro. Supply and demand.
And this is telling me how I think there's something wrong with the axes here. What do we
Yeah.
feel about the horizontal axis? How do we feel about the hate Pete, date Pete axes? Do you feel like this is
It's
effective?
yeah, it's trivial compared to the dying that, it almost becomes an
Yeah.
afterthought. The synergy there is lacking. I actually think on its own, maybe if we had a more silly, and also maybe we didn't have a guest who demanded all these contestants be executed.
Yeah.
And I'm
There
taking
ain't
away
nothing
5
wrong-
NFTs from you.
There ain't
for that.
nothing wrong with that. It's what Paul Pot would have wanted.
Yeah,
Now here's-
yeah, it is what he would have wanted. That's what's wrong with it. You've identified exactly what's wrong with it.
Now, can we do one more viability scale? So we got vertical, horizontal synergy. Can we add libcuck under that?
Yeah,
Just-
we can do that. There's a lot of
Because
special
I
requests.
feel like
this
there's
episode.
There's a libcuck vibe that's happening. A lot of you guys are supporting a lot of the libcucks, and I don't know how I feel about it. Although one thing that I did notice, and I'm very jealous of you, Alex, is if you look at what we're looking at right now, if you are the most opposite of AOC, and I'm really jealous of that. I'm seething mad right now.
You gotta be
'Cause I'm
careful,
little-
dude. She's
I'm a little
strange
too
twitch.
close. Yeah, man. Is she? Is she in the next chat room next to us?
Yeah, dude.
Oh
Dude,
shit, we're sharing a wall with this lib cuck. Damn, bro.
Oh, Purple and said it was actually Patton Oswald that shot JFK.
Yeah, no, I never trusted him. I never trusted him once. Those little hands, nah, can't be trusted.
And speaking of people who can't be trusted, we have another tyrant coming to the stage. Please give it up right now for Little Hands Margaret Thatcher.
Oh shit! Damn, I got a little. Did anyone else get a shiver down their spine when she came up?
Yeah,
Dude,
I
people
got a
having a
shiver.
crush, and it's normal.
I got a little
I
bit.
think-
I got a.
I think she's like a date Pete. I think she's like a creep on Pete. Like she's like a distant admirer. Like her dark
No.
fantasy is Pete. Her tell nobody fantasy is Pete Davidson.
Are we
think
back
she's
on? I think did the stream
destroyed.
go off? No, I think we're good. Okay.
No, we're live.
Yeah, date
Live
Pete.
direct.
I feel like she's dating Pete. It's like it's definitely a money thing. It's she's a little sugar baby Pete Davidson.
You think
He's driving
so?
around and
Wait,
using
who's
Yukons.
sucking on whose teat? Is it her
Oh,
giving
that's-
him the money?
Dude, it's
Or-
a 69 of teeth sucking. It's
Oh, they're both
it's called
they're
mutual
both-
aid. So when you
mutual teat.
so when you breastfeed each other. She has the fixed Pete vibes. Yeah, she's.
Yo, you
Thick
could.
Pete.
I didn't even think about that. You could breastfeed each other. Bro.
Yeah, there's a lot you haven't thought about actually.
That's crazy. I feel like you die pretty fast if you were doing some shit like that.
Oh my god, dude! There's actually an alternative universe where Margaret Thatcher just got mob stormed to death by a bunch of Northerners, and I feel like that's the universe we have to choose to live in. So I'm gonna say die boldly.
Right.
Yeah, 100% agree. Because I'm just afraid of saying anything bad about her. She just got a vibe to me that's very frightening.
I think the perfect world is she gets hit with a cannon full of grape shot from like the 1860s that the Irish have like repurposed.
What is grape shot?
It's
Yeah,
like
I don't know what that is.
It's when you, instead of one big cannonball, you have like 1,000 tiny cannonballs. It's basically like a cannon shotgun that they use for like destroying ships and masts and stuff.
Like a
And
shotgun.
also, yeah, killing the shit out of personnel. But yeah, I
Maggie
think
would
she
date Pete for sure. Repressed desire for the Cockney, but fetishizes America. Pete was the closest she could find. That's factual. That's canon. Pete Davidson
was
is the
that
American
wiki?
Cockney.
Was that wiki you just read? Damn.
That was
David
wicked.
just had a moment where he realized how
shit.
serious this. You just like fully realized how serious this stream is.
Yeah.
That was real serious.
So news here.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
That is actually canon for sure. Pete Davidson is the American Cockney. That's his that's his stage name.
Cernu, you get 10 NFTs for that statement.
Yeah, that's
That was
10
brilliant.
NFTs we're awarding.
And speaking of NFTs, our next contestant coming to the stage, he inherited a lot of NFTs when his partner died meekly. Give it up right now for LBJ.
Yeah. Damn, dude, he was good.
Yeah.
He was really good. LBJ, just look at him. You can
Now
tell.
politically, I have no idea what it's like. I don't know
But
what he
he's-
did with all those civil rights, but I like the Vietnam War. That was a good idea.
I'm not worried about that. Just look at his face. He's got a Republican face. Look at that. Come on, man. You're going to tell me he voted for that bad stuff?
Dude,
Come on.
he's definitely got a Republican amount of like cartilage. Like he's just like imagine those ears as a child, dude. It's a playground on your
Republican
head.
jowls.
Yeah, he's got the long.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
got the long lobe.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gifted in the lobes.
yeah, dude.
He's well endowed.
I feel he hates Pete. I think he might hate Pete the
Full
most out
fucking
of
hate
anyone.
Pete.
Like
Yeah.
absolutely despises Pete. Dude, he hates Pete more than he hated Gerald Ford. You know?
Oh yeah, big time.
He watches SNL because he likes Lorne Michaels. He hates every single person in every single sketch that's on there now. But he watches every week, hoping that Lorne will make an appearance.
He's got a
Yeah.
soft spot for Kyle Mooney though.
Yeah.
He likes Kyle just a little bit.
Dude, for a second I got
The
confused.
rest
I'm
of
like,
them, forget it.
I got confused with the names. I'm like, is Kyle Rittenhouse on SNL? I'm like, when the fuck did they do that?
Yeah, they canceled
Copyright.
Shane. They canceled Shane Gillis, but Rittenhouse, he's right through. He didn't even have to audition.
Yeah.
They just go, "We love your work." That was it.
LBJ, if you have that for sure.
Yeah, I like him.
Loves
like him a lot.
blowjobs is all I can think for his name, but but that was not one of his policies. He's not famous for that. He's famous for all sorts of other stuff. Let's
I
think.
feel
Hey,
like-
die boldly, perish meekly.
I think perish meekly. I think it's like similar to your perish meekly, Alex, but he's like ordering his wife around in their house.
What the fuck? That's not what I was doing.
And then he just
Wow,
like
bro.
falls asleep in the middle of like he's like, "Go get me a beer," and she's like, "Okay." She goes to get it, brings the beer back, and he is just out cold in the armchair in like striped
Maxim, just to
pajamas.
hit you back. Was it similar to your die boldly, where he's being a racist?
I don't see. Yeah, I don't see how upholding the patriarchy is meek. I'm gonna have.
I think,
I'm gonna have to say die boldly 100% after you painted that picture.
dude, I reckon he's.
Absolutely.
I look at his face and I think this is the sort of guy who would have gotten his name written in the death note 100%. So it's just like a heart attack, grabbing his heart, some
yeah.
sort of supernatural assassination.
Mhm.
Yeah, a witch, a sort of Brooklyn witch, put a hex on him, and then he just
Oh,
died
yeah.
from, AKA send him anthrax. So yeah, maybe
What the hell's this?
I think it might be a little bit of a just over the line, maybe less than Maxim even. Who's gonna just
Oh,
like
yes.
drown?
Very good. Very good decision, sir.
I'm gonna give myself 3 NFTs for that.
Extremely wise. Yes.
hates Pete, but bleeds out from zipping his wang up in his pants. But that's a duck.
That means he's got a hog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got to trifold his own penis just to put it back in his pants after the urinal.
Yeah, he's got to learn origami.
Yeah. That's what he's telling me. That's what he's telling his staffers.
Check this out.
I learned origami.
Origami. You wouldn't know anything about it.
LBJ, the guy who secretly owns a kimono and walks around the house in it.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it. He wears it to get the paper. You know what I mean? It's that type of vibe.
Yeah.
Death from weed-related causes.
But he doesn't know what it really is. They're just like, oh, what are you wearing there, Mr. President? He's like, it's Eastern. That's all he says.
Yeah. It's Eastern. Get off my lawn.
Why are you wearing a kimono at night on your own lawn playing croquet with your own penis? You know about origami? Watch this. And he makes his swan and the world.
No, he apparently had like a really huge dick, and he would he would pull it out in front of everyone all the time in like meetings and stuff.
Wait, is this Al riff or is this real?
This is real.
The fuck?
100%. PBS talked about it. PBS reported on this.
I don't know, dude. I don't like how he talked about Gerald Ford being dumb. I think Gerald Ford is both hot. I think he's just a Chad. I think he's like just a himbo president, and I think you should give respect. We need, America needs more himbo presidents that are somewhat incapable but well-meaning.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
He named his penis Jumbo.
Yeah. Look, boys, Jumbo. That's his name.
That's the type of shit he did. JFK got shot. They loaded LBJ onto a plane. He walked to one end, turned around, and his dick was out. He's like, gotcha. That's his vibe.
Hours after the assassination, he hangs dong.
Louis C.K. president? What the fuck?
Yep.
Dude, that's legit, bro.
It's Louis B.
I'd
Johnson.
For him. I'd open for LBJ, no question. No question.
And speaking of hanging wang, coming up next to the stage, please give it up right now for Julius Caesar.
Yep, shout
Julius
out.
Assange Caesar.
Shout out. Salad Man. The Salad Man. Yes. Now, if you got a salad named after you, that's automatic Parish Meekley. That's a bunch of shit. That's
It
automatic.
has ham in it, though, right? It's a
No, it
non-vegetarian
don't have
salad.
no ham in it.
What's in a Caesar? Shout out to Caesar, by the way.
Chicken chunks.
Oh, chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks. If you get ham, send it back. That ain't right. That ain't right at all.
Well, he got assassinated, right? He got stabbed in the back or in the front.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. Brutus et tu,
One
Brute.
of the two. Brute's got him.
Dude. And so that's imagine. And he came up with he had like a zinger. He had like a clap back. He had a one-liner for his own death ready. So a lot of people fuck that up. A lot of people fuck up their last words. I think like Margaret Thatcher was just like, oh, spotted. I'll just and then she died. It wasn't even a sentence. It was Caesar.
She had a stroke.
She just had a stroke. Imagine if that would suck, right? You got a perfect last word set up, and then you have a stroke, and it just comes out like racist.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But so hates Pete, dates Pete, kind of. Yeah. I don't know. What was like? I don't know.
I think there's like a hates Pete. Like I think he's in line with me. I think like horizontally, I think he's in a hates Pete, and I think he would his whole goal is to catch Pete smoking weed so he can force him to fight in the Coliseum. Like he's like out to get him, but Pete is like pretty good smoking weed, so he never gets caught.
Oh yeah. I also feel like he's the one on TikTok, like seeing clips of Pete Davidson and being like, but he's not even hot. Why? Like he's kind of like jealous. Like why are women dating him and not me?
Right.
Oh, he's
mad.
He's only super mad about Kim. Like that's why he hates Pete. He's just so mad that he doesn't have Kim.
Dude, I feel like Caesar and Kim would have been a good couple, and it's a shame that those timelines didn't match up because I think that could have.
If we had a time machine,
Yeah.
first thing I'd do,
Yeah.
say, Kim, get in here. We're going to see. We're going to see Caesar right now. Let's go. Chop chop. We got time to waste.
There's no time to waste. He's like, but I love Pete Davidson. He's like,
Say, shut up.
sorry, shut up.
Time to go. We're trying to make
Well,
history, right?
It's like, I promise you, you're gonna love this next guy.
Yeah,
Jealous of Pete.
jealous of Pete. See,
But weren't they? Because he was a Greek fella, wasn't he?
Roman.
I think was he
Roman?
Greek? Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Roman. Yeah.
Well, who did?
Maybe it was-
Well, one of them were famous diddlers, weren't they?
Oh yeah, dude, you're thinking of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, he's definitely Greek.
Yeah, dude. That guy's
He for
Greek as
sure
fuck.
is. Yeah, he is.
Where was he born? He was born in Rome, Italy. So he kind of has a Tony Soprano look about him. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. The gabagool.
Yeah, he's the gabagool. Yeah, Greek famous diddlers. I mean, dude, a lot of these guys, they had young men who they hung out with, and it was
Right.
notable. It was a below board. So you're thinking what?
Saying-
He's,
well,
he's having
Pete-
a young Pete as like a
Pete. Yeah, I mean, Pete's a young man. He might be into it.
yeah. How old is
You know what I'm saying?
Alex? Are you sure that's not how you feel when you see Pete on TikTok? No comment. That's a
No comment.
And that's a ban for life. That's a lifetime ban in the chat.
We're dishing out today. We're taking NFTs from the users.
Yeah.
And speaking of taking all the NFTs, coming up next to the stage, he wasn't just hiding his NFTs, he was hiding fake WMDs. Everyone please give it up for... Oh my god, where is he? Saddam Hussein!
Yeah. Yes.
Pastor Dave loves the Bush
I
era.
love him. Yes.
You
Now
like
he
this
is
guy?
he is a sworn enemy of mine, but it's almost like a Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, where I
Yeah,
do
it's
hate
like-
him. I do hate him, but I truly do respect him. Behind closed
We settle
doors,
it mostly on the court.
Yeah.
We have it on the court.
when me and him retire, we'll shake hands, but not until then. You know what I mean? It's that kind of vibe. I really do hate him, but I respect him, but also sworn enemy.
Dude, remember when they killed that guy? Like they hanged him and he had 9 nooses. I feel like that was too many nooses.
Yeah, sometimes they break.
Yeah, they were like.
Sometimes sometimes they break. You got to have a few backups.
You
You
gotta
have
have
a
a backup.
redundancy plan. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's smart.
You act like
Look.
you've never been to a hanging before. What's going on with you?
I'm straight up never been to a hanging, and I'll admit that.
What's
I'm
going
not afraid
on?
to admit that. Saddam Hussein, he's I feel like he's a perish meekly. I feel like, we want him to die boldly, but he's the sort of guy who passes out on his way to get executed. He just does not wake up. He dies in a dream, so he dies in real life too. He's
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
like Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
Similar story.
he has a
Precisely.
Lynchian death, dude, for
Yeah.
sure. David Lynch
Yeah.
directed Saddam Hussein's death for sure.
It was very Lynchian for sure. There's no question about that.
Yeah,
But
and
My
I think-
question is when he, because he was in that manhole for a while playing, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. My question is when he came out of there, and he saw everybody, all the troops or whatever, did he do one of these before they got him or did he not? Because
Did
I
you
think
want to what? Do it again?
well, it was sort of a scenario where he popped up and then he went like that. Do you think he Do you think he gave him? Did he flip him the bird or not? Because if he flipped him the bird, he died boldly. If he
Yeah.
went out meekly, then fuck it. But if he flipped him the bird, I respect it.
I imagine he came out of that hole and he hadn't seen sunlight in so long that he fully could not tell what was happening.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He
his
was in the
eyes
meta.
His
First
eyes
guy
would
in
have had
the
to
meta.
adjust. Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been hard to see the sun after that.
Yeah, so I think it's a missed opportunity for flipping the bird. And the history books will show that he had
I
an
hope
opportunity
he
there.
did.
Yeah, but I don't think he did, dude. I don't think he has the Constitution. And by the
Think he
Constitution, I mean the Constitution of America. God bless.
Mhm. The only constitution
bro.
I've ever heard of.
Really?
Never heard of another constitution. Can you name one?
Can he name one?
Can you?
Can I or him? Because you're
Can,
asking if he
can anybody in the chat name another constitution other than the United States?
That's 5 NFTs up the grabs.
Come on,
You can
man.
do that.
I'm speaking the truth. Well,
hate
that's
speech.
what NFT stands for, not for truth. That's what it is. Some bullshit. I'm getting worked up.
I think as well he gently hates Pete because I think Pete Davidson's I presume he looks like a socialist, right? Looks like a Brooklyn sort of socialist, Pete Davidson. I assume Pete Davidson's sort of socialism isn't the Ba'ath era, like Arab socialism that Saddam Hussein had going on, which was, unless it was, that's what Pete Davidson. Like, I want Iraqi citizens to have redistribution of wealth. Like, man, he should not be doing interviews.
Man, Weekend Update was weird this week.
Yeah. Pete Davidson reading the Quran for an hour. Took up the whole show.
What if his notes just got messed up and that was just like a joke from like 20 years ago that he just ended up saying on the teleprompter? It was just there. Oh, shit.
I feel like
they'd have a 10-year delay so they can go extra hard.
Saddam Hussein hates Pete purely for ideological reasons. Like, loves the sketches, hates his guts because of his political views.
Yeah, dude, he's like embarrassed to laugh. He's like,
oh, that's a good one, yeah.
This guy sucks.
I hate him. He's not good. Yeah, dude. Fucking...
Nobody likes this.
Yeah, gentle. Yeah, so we're good with him there. Perishing, pretty meekly.
Yeah.
Died in a dream, died in real life.
Damn.
It was actually when he woke up in that hole, when they opened the hole and found him, he just went back to sleep, went back to the same dream he was already having.
Yeah, he's like,
damn.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
And then, dude, the soldiers are like, don't wake him, he's sleeping. As they're transporting him back to the US.
We're gonna hang the shit out of him, keep him asleep.
Let him sleep. Let him
It's
sleep.
a long drive. It's a long drive back to freedom.
It'll be better if he isn't awake, because then we don't have to stop for a Happy Meal.
That's parenting 101. That's good strat. That's real good.
He pretends to he keeps pretending to be asleep when they stop the Hummer so that they'll carry him to the noose.
Oh yeah. It's the cutest execution of all time.
He's being carried by them, and then you realize that he's actually awake because he opens up one eye. He just opens up one just to check what's going on, then pretends to be sleeping again.
And then he's got the noose around. He's like, I had the craziest dream. I was the dictator of Iraq. I was in this hole. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. Saddam.
And speaking of people who loved to be tucked in, give it up for our next guest, Napoleon.
Oh, for real, dude. Look at this guy's baby cheeks. Look at him. Take him in, David.
Oh, laughs way too hard at SNL. Cackling. Throughout the palace, you can hear Napoleon slapping his knee over SNL.
Dude, on his Hinge profile, it says bisexual for Pete Davidson. It's that's
yeah.
I feel like he'd ask where Pete got his shirts. I feel like. I'd be like, where did he get that?
Yeah, where did he get that shirt?
I like that a lot.
It's like, yeah, and he volunteers that his friends say he has a Pete Davidson aesthetic. Like, no one's asking. He's bringing that up. Yeah, it's a date, Pete, for sure.
Yep, locked in.
Lock that in. And then in terms of die boldly, perish meekly.
He was a meek parish, right?
It was a Meek Mill's parish. He was kind of like
That's right. He was part of. Yeah, Meek Mill used to be a pastor. He was part of his parish. He was
he was in Paris. Meek Mill.
He was in Meek Mill's parish. Hard to get in.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Invite only type of situation.
Die boldly. Let me just take him in. He's French. They're always loud about shit. They're always volunteering shit that you didn't ask.
Yeah, bread.
He's got a weird hairline.
Yeah. What is even going on there? Is he balding or not?
He can't decide. He won't
Fess
decide.
up.
It looks like he put hair removal cream just at the peaks to make it look like he has more tea. He's got more testosterone because I created a widow peak through hair removal cream.
That's right.
Dude. I feel like, how did he die? Maybe just
Dude, I think he just died of like some old timey bullshit. I feel like he died of like a draft. Yeah, two windows in the house were open at the same time.
Yeah. Dude, he went swimming within half an hour of eating, which used to kill you.
Yeah, it did. It did back in the day. That was body bag. Zip them up.
About 15 years, they got the technology to stop food from doing that. But before then, they used to kill you, and that's how it died.
Yeah, McDonald's cured that.
Yeah.
Shout out to McDonald's.
By adding mercury in their food.
I think he got like a foot cramp while wading in the knee-deep part of the ocean, and then he
Also,
drowned.
don't you picture Napoleon probably when he was getting on a horse? He probably looked like a bitch trying to get on a horse.
Oh my god! Dude.
I just feel like he did. He just
like a
didn't
lot of
get
little
on it.
hops.
Yeah. I feel like he had a stepping stool, or like somebody had to, you know what I mean, help him up. It just don't.
I feel like he got on a little pony, and then that
Yeah.
pony rode him up to his horse, and then
Right.
two men helped him, dragged him from that pony to his larger horse.
Yes, or a pulley system. They might have had a pulley
series of
system
pulleys.
for him
Yeah, dude.
with a few guys back there.
Like
You
one of
know
those
what I mean?
bungee jumps inside the mall. Like
Yeah.
a little
Right,
thing,
exactly.
Like a little,
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
little harness, like a little baby Bjorn that like bounces him onto the horse.
Precisely, I think that's what it was. So I'll have
Yeah,
to
but
say
we're not
parakeet.
doing the gets on a horse like a bitch episode of this show. We should have had.
Yeah,
John for
but that
episode.
should be an axis. How a man mounts a horse is extremely important
Yeah.
for leadership. Yes.
I think it might be.
You think Joe Biden could mount a horse? Forget about it.
Forget that.
Forget about it. Now, Putin,
Yeah.
that's a man who can mount a horse.
Yeah.
That's a man who I trust.
I think.
That's a man who I trust with my tax dollars.
I'm just trying to gauge David's political views, and it really does. David's appearance on this show really is the point of the show because it shows that left-right doesn't make any sense anymore. Really,
Yeah.
and whether or not you can mount a horse. That's all that matters.
It ain't
Yeah,
about
okay.
left, right.
I think bottom right slam dunk.
Yeah, I could do that.
I think in
that.
like obsessed with Pete and like some sickly shit gets him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got an infected foot cramp. I like that. I like the idea of him getting an infected foot cramp.
Yeah. Probably got it trying to get off a horse. Definitely.
And JFK's in the trash.
Good. Leave him in there.
Oh,
All right.
It's not even compost.
We got some more initials coming up when you got another abbreviated king. Give it up for FDR.
Oof,
Mm,
that's a rich man.
I ain't even gonna clap.
I'll clap for him.
I ain't even gonna clap for this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He built all the roads and shit. Hey, bro, ever heard of Uber? Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking
that
dumbass.
requires road- that
He
requires road.
built all the infrastructure for the country to pull us out of depression.
Yeah.
Boring. Where's
Pretty
your
fucking
tweets?
boring.
Where's your tweets, buddy?
Oh shit, yeah, dude.
Where's your tweets? Nah, forget about it. Boring.
Yeah.
This guy's all policy and no pizzazz. Forget about it. Forget about it, bro. Next.
Next.
Is there
Who
a
was after?
next?
Is there a next button? MTV's next for presidents.
Can we do MTV? Can we rip off them? They're smart
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, Green New Deal, and it wasn't even about weed. So you know that's a fail right there. I think.
Yeah, forget about it.
Dude,
And
I think he's between Saddam Hussein and J.R.R. Tolkien. I think he's like perishing super fucking meekly,
Oh yeah.
and he's just okay with Pete.
I feel like he perishes part by part as well. His legs start to faint, and then his body goes, and, like his torso goes, his arms
A
feel numb.
series of meek perishings.
Yeah, dude. And he's like gasping for air, but he's not even underwater. He's just slowly, over a 10-year period, he just becomes not. He
Gravity.
has a Taoist death.
He becomes not. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
The negation of the self. He simply just, he ends the
Indeed.
cycle of suffering.
That's
And yeah,
that's
he's super, dude, he's real stoked for his like sister to date Pete Davidson. Like he's like way into that relation. That's what he's about.
Oh, yeah.
He's living out a fantasy of dating Pete through a sibling.
Mhm.
FDR's sibling.
We've all done
it. We've all, when our siblings have dated Pete Davidson, we've all been a little too hyped and made it weird.
Mhm. We wanted to hang out a little too much.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you're leaving so soon? Come on, stay for the night. Come on now.
Save the night, Pete.
Come
Come
on,
on.
Steve. We got a extra bedroom that is not bugged.
Yeah,
Come on and stay the night.
yeah. You wanna weekend update this? Yeah. He doesn't do weekend update.
And speaking of weekend
Correct.
update, our next tyrant probably loved it. Everyone, please give it up right now for Adolf Hitler.
Oh shit. dude.
Yes. I'm sorry. You know when you go to the doctor, and then you put your knee out and he's got that hammer. And then he shows you a picture of Adolf Hitler and you start to cheer him. You know that? When that happens? I'm sorry.
That's not a test. That's not a test. That's not a medical procedure that happens. I feel like you misreported. You need to go to a different doctor. Dude, are you going to Mengelev? Who are you going to? Is that your doctor?
Yeah. What's his name? Mengele? Yeah, I do see Doc Mengels. Yeah. D. Mengels, shout out.
How many members of the SS are you going to shout out on this show?
The SS?
Dude,
who's that? The Super Squad?
No, they're way worse than that. But straight up, dude, this show, I just want to say it. We're anti this guy. I should have told you that before you came in. We hate him.
I didn't know this show was scripted. I thought we were going to be unfiltered.
No, it's scripted, dude.
I thought this was a SS safe space. What the hell's going on?
Dude, you gotta be careful. That's gonna be a shot like the Brandon thing, the safe space. The left call it a safe space. Notice anything? SS. It's because the left idolize Hitler. Dude, you're gonna get on Tucker, dude. Dude, that's how David makes
have me on. Tucker, if you're listening, which you definitely are, have me on, bro. I'm writing that down, SS safe space. That's a good riff.
That's really funny.
On Fox News Red Eye.
That's a good one. I need to be on there. Is this being recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, good thing I used my alias.
Yeah, dude. Unlicensed. Yeah, if you want the full licensed version, you gotta pay for it. And the licensed version is a lot less fucked up.
Yeah. Theirs is a torrented version. It's a little.
Yeah, dude. It's a virus on your computer.
Lots of viruses. No problem with that though. LimeWire, shout out.
Yeah, dude. Shout out LimeWire, sponsored the show. Actually, we're sponsored by FrostWire. It's a Mac port of LimeWire.
FrostWire? What is that, bro?
FrostWire. Frost.
FrostWire. FrostWire.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know that one. What did that one do? What did FrostWire do? Is that for Canadians?
A blue version of LimeWire. It was for the cool guy. I feel like he's bottom left slam dunk, by the way. I feel like he hates Pete Davidson and he dies just.
Ooh, you think a hate Pete?
You think Hitler would have been jealous of George W. Bush's paintings?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's like, fuck.
Do you think he would? Oh, man, this is a good time.
I feel, okay. I think Hitler is... Previously, we've said Hitler loves SNL.
Yeah.
On other episodes of this show. I think I see where you're coming from, though. I think it's like SNL super fan, and he thinks the only thing wrong with the show right now is Pete Davidson.
He's like, it's too much about celebrity. That's what he says.
Yeah, it's too much celebrity. It's too much star power. Not enough raw bits.
In the 70s and 80s on SNL, they had celebrities, but at least the celebrities were focused on the comedy. I feel like with Pete, there's so much tabloid sort of general. It takes away from the sketches.
Yeah, it's all girlfriend.
It's like, aren't you the guy that fucking is a Nazi? And he's like, we're talking about SNL, aren't we?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. Fuck Hitler. I'll say it. I don't care. I'm fine. Don't book me. Fuck Hitler.
Wow, bro.
And speaking of...
I'm giving myself 20 NFTs for that brave stance.
And speaking of brave stances and the power of celebrity, everyone give it up right now for a bunch of abbreviations. DJ Pauly D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Now, what does Pauly stand for? Is he Pauly?
Yeah, he's Pauly.
Is he Pauly?
Yeah.
Holy shit. He spelled it wrong, but that's impressive.
Don't judge. Polyamorous, dude. Yeah, he's up here somewhere, dude. This guy's dying in a fire that he caused from just...
Oh, come on.
A dubstep fire.
No. I know. I think Paul...
I agree. I think it's a die boldly.
What about DJ Paul Pot D? I would like to see that. I'd love to see that. With Paul Pot on the ones and twos, killing nobody, just making...
So the ones and twos is the piano, dude. It's not DJ fucking Mozart.
Come on, bro. They're all musicians. They're all artists.
I would actually
Come
put
on.
back on that
Pop,
statement.
pop,
You're a DJ.
bitch.
You're not a musician. Please don't call yourself a musician.
They're all artists, me included. I got a Spotify playlist.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
Dude, what's your playlist? Shout it out. Plug your
A
playlist.
playlist? It's pretty much all. Let me pull it up. Let me share it
Joel
with the fan.
Spotify ads. You somehow
Follow me.
executed them.
It's actually all my sermons. Chopped and screwed.
Yeah, dude.
They're all chopped and screwed. You're supposed to sip scissor and praise the one above.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what it's about. Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's there though. I think that's a good placement. I feel
Yeah,
like that's a
Come
good
on.
one.
I think
Well,
this is
you would've
even
fucking
someone.
Come on.
I think he's even like an SNL guest.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Wasn't he on a roast or something and fucked up? Was that him? Oh no, that was a situation.
No, that was a Dude, the situation had one of the best roasts of all time.
Yeah.
His jokes were like, "Yeah, well, tonight I'm gonna go fuck a bunch of strippers in my mansion."
Oh.
Those
like
were.
that's an issue of the wrong crowd though, because you get the right crowd.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That would
Exactly, dude. You bring that to Pine Box, you're ripping throats, baby. You're in there, dude. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he just needs to find his audience.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And speaking of finding your audience, this next guest with the abbreviations found quite an audience. Everyone give it up right now for... Oh, fuck. Where did it go? Oh, man. Oh, there she is. J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out.
shout out, dude. I feel like
Shout
her
out.
redemption is gonna be like she's gonna have a death that's a tragedy, and then everyone's gonna feel weird about going so hard on her. That's gonna be a bolt, or she's gonna date Pete, and that's how she's gonna get out of this whole turf
I
arc.
think
she's
Pete
on.
really would. Pete really
He
would
would.
date her. Straight up. Older
Yeah.
lady, kind of hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd date her. Straight up, bro. I mean, she is kind of hot a little bit. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah,
Let's be honest with ourselves. Live on this recording.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on
let's
now.
do it. Let's be honest.
Let's all
for
be
once.
honest.
And if you're wondering, like, if you want a sneak peek of Pastor Dave's sermons, a lot of it is hot or not material.
Yeah, it is. I go through all the different. What do you call them? All the.
Women.
No, not the women, bro. They weren't women. What are?
Oh
the,
yeah, he
the,
goes through those apostles and he's
the
like,
apostles, bro. Yeah, I go through each one. Paul.
No, I was
Peter.
thinking you go through just famous celebrities and you hot or not them through the lens of Luke, through the lens
Oh
of
yeah, through Luke's
yeah.
eyes.
yeah, from Luke's eyes, would would that man have found them
Would
attractive?
he be into it? Yeah.
Yeah. Would
Yeah,
Luke
Luke's
find
one of the
J.K.
best.
Rowling? Shout out
Is
Luke,
she
friend of
hot?
the show.
Is she hot or is she Corinthians hot? That's the
Yeah,
question.
dude,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I
That's
feel
what
that.
it's about.
Is she hot or does she just got axe? Has she got axe
Yeah.
of the apostles? Yeah, you know.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm
you
having
just got a
some-
little bit of juice.
Yeah, is that juice? Is that one? Juice
Uh-huh.
912.
Is she? Is she juicing? You think, J.K. Rowling? You think she's juicing a little bit?
Oh yeah, dude, she's on that T, dude. She's on that T.
She's on it. She's cycling. Maybe that's why she was saying crazy stuff. She's talking
Yeah.
nonsense because she's on that T. That's
Yeah.
probably what it was.
Yeah, dude, it's like that's what happens to all billionaires. You see Elon Musk gets jacked, and like Amazon
Mhm.
guy gets jacked. She
Mhm.
got a bunch
Dave
of money. She got on
Chappelle.
that.
Dave Chappelle got jacked.
Oh yeah,
Come
dude.
on,
Let's
keep it
go
going.
get on that
baby.
human growth hormone and then just stop being tough.
Yeah,
That's literally what it
exactly.
is. Dave Chappelle did the same thing, dude. You
He
know?
did, and then he got a little bit mad at trans people. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's what happens. That's what happens, bro. Don't take the T.
Yeah,
Don't
stay
do it.
off it. Just
Stay off the T.
just get plump at some point. Just be like, I'm older. I'm just gonna look a little bit more like shit, and that's fine. Because you'll
That
be more
would be a
accepting.
funny prank. That would be a funny prank to pull, as if you were like maybe a grandma, and then because your grandkids only see you once a year at Christmas. So one Christmas you were just jacked. That'd be a great prank. It'd take
dude.
a few years off your life, but it would be good and funny.
Why do all your pranks, David, involve an endocrinologist and $30,000?
Because that's the only thing that's funny in this world that's left. I'm a jaded man.
They've taken everything else.
They've taken everything from me. Come on, dude. They took Saddam. They took Mad TV away from me. God,
Oh,
it's
dude, they
fucking
took Mad
bullshit.
TV.
They took Mad TV.
Now all you got is endocrinology, dude. You just got fucking, serotonin.
Yeah, give it to me, dude. Straight to
Dude,
the
do you reckon
spine.
serotonin it would be voiced by an Italian guy, like a sort of Sopranos-esque Italian voice?
I
Hey,
think so,
serotonin. Yeah.
It's Joey
yeah.
from Friends.
Yeah, dude.
That's who it would be.
Shout out Joey from Friends, friend of the show.
Now,
Anyway. I think she goes between AOC and MLK.
Yeah, for fully. Place
She's a die boldly, date Pete, easy enough.
she's also a word. She's a word jockey. I'd say Parrish Meekley.
I
Too
think
many
as well,
words.
dude. We
Too
put
many
up
books.
the top four here. We got a zone that is just tabloid. This
She's
is
a
for the
word jockey.
tabloids.
Yeah, forget about her.
Yep.
This is for the tabloids. Let's make this costume.
All right.
Queen of the keyboard.
We got 2 tyrants left on this episode. So everyone, please give it up right now for Idi Amin.
Oh, Uganda.
Never heard of him.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's not cool.
Yeah, that's yet to be seen. I haven't done my own personal research, independent research.
Yeah, you don't
So
know
we'll see
anyone
about
unless
that.
you got to dive into their wiki for a few hours before
Yeah.
you even acknowledge someone.
What does Alex Jones say about this guy?
He's against him, dude.
Oh, all right. I don't like him either.
Yeah, dude.
I hate him.
Actually, I was showing the suspiciously quiet on Idi Amin.
Yeah, he hasn't said shit.
Yeah,
Speak up, AJ.
I reckon
Come
this
on.
is a top left. I'm feeling this top left. Idi Amin, I think it would fucking...
Dude, yeah, I think this is a top left slam dunk.
Yeah, for real.
Idi
Yeah.
Amin.
This is someone who doesn't even like television,
Really?
Yeah.
let alone a little man in the little American man in the television.
Oh my
Right.
god, dude, that's the worst.
Did
He
you
also
watch John Wayne movies?
he ate people.
Now that's die boldly. That's probably the most bold way you can die.
Dude,
Cannibalism?
Cannibalism related diseases where you just go
Send
mad.
him up. Send him up top. That's bold as shit.
Yeah, it is bold.
Because pretty much everybody knows you're not supposed to do that. Pretty much everybody knows that. Even your own deep down in your gut tells you not to do that. For millions of years, well, I won't say evolution, but God.
Pa, I've been
know.
eating people and it just feels wrong.
It
Now you
feels
finish your
wrong.
talker.
Yeah. Finish that leg. Yeah. Definitely died boldly. Died of cannibalism. The shakes.
Yeah, he died of the shakes.
You guys seen the Book of Eli?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
he refuses to eat people, right?
Yeah, well, he does, but he's blind. He's blind to the deliciousness of people. He
That's
needs to
not
get
the-
on it.
That's something you read into that movie, dude. That's not there. That's not in that movie.
Jordan Peterson has recently come out and said that he's only eating people now, and it
Yeah,
cured
yeah. His daughter says she's on an all-thigh diet, an all
That's
human thigh
right.
diet. Stops autoimmune disease if you
it
just
cured
eat,
his depression by
if you
eating
eat
people.
alphas.
It's true, yeah. If you eat sigmas, you become enigma male.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
You gotta.
Mysterious, dude.
That's right.
Yeah. Would you eat a man if you were trapped on a desert island? Would you eat a man?
Depends,
Good
because
answer.
it's a dog world out there.
Yeah.
I would not eat the man because I wouldn't want to rob us of the opportunity to perish meekly together.
No, that's good.
Oh, you're one of those.
Like I'm not gonna let you die boldly on this island. We're both perishing meekly.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Come on.
I'm
And
not
speaking
satisfied.
of come on, and speaking of not satisfied, we got our last guest coming up to the show right now. Everyone, please give it up for Joseph Stalin.
Oh, yes. What's going on here? This
So
ain't
you
it.
hate Joe Biden because he's too left.
Bro,
And
yes.
Stalin comes up and he gets slapped.
Yeah, but he did it the right way. He did it with an iron fist.
All right.
There's nothing. You got to try to understand my political beliefs. Just 2 words: iron fist. That's what I care about.
We should
Okay?
let's do an invisible hand versus iron fist episode, or a silk glove versus iron fist.
That's right. Yeah, let's do it. Who's got the goods, baby? 'Cause I can
who's
go
got
all
the
day.
goods, baby. Yeah,
Paul Pot,
yeah,
iron fist.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Paulie D, medium.
LBJ, iron dick. I love it,
Yeah.
baby. Straight up.
Now Stalin. Let's have a think.
Stali.
Stali.
Hey, Stali loves to party.
Can I go, you Stali? No. Yeah.
Well, die boldly for sure.
For
Date
sure.
Pete, date Pete. I mean, did he have a wife, or was he just like, I'm just focused on my career right now?
Yeah, he's just like, I'm focused on my
You know
career.
what I mean? I feel like he seems like a very career motivated guy.
Dude, he's a New York dater. He's like a New York
Yeah.
dating lifestyle guy. He's just like, look, I just got a lot going on, and I'm not trying to be tied down right now.
Exactly.
But you proposed to me. It's like, yeah. Crazy how that happens.
That was Monday though.
Yeah, that was a Monday move. Huh?
Today's Wednesday, so
Yeah, it's today's
know what I
all the
mean?
way Wednesday, and there's so much.
Yeah.
I've been on 9 Hinge dates since then.
I took 42 trains since then. It changes a man.
Dude, I have an endocrinologist now. I'm on a whole new political.
I'm cycling. Yeah,
Yeah.
I said some stuff.
Yeah, I said some stuff when I was on trend.
Yeah, come on.
Dude, if you're proposing to someone on trend, that doesn't count.
It's different.
Bad boy date. Let me just put this in. So what are we feeling? Die boldly for sure. Is that what I'm
Yep.
feeling?
I think,
Yep.
dude. I think he might be just like right next to Caesar. I think
Yeah.
like not
He
a
didn't
fan
get
of Pete.
stabbed in the back like a bitch. Okay, he didn't get stabbed. He didn't get knifed.
Stalin drank himself to death.
Respect. What was he drinking? Whole milk. Respect.
I think it was all.
Crystal Head vodka.
whole milk and crystal vodka. All right, put them
Yeah.
all the way at the top. Put them all the way at the top. And honestly, if you're drinking that much, you might fuck Pete Davidson. You might just straight up fuck him.
I think
So,
it's
probably-
he doesn't want to drink too much around Pete Davidson because then he might fuck him, and if he fucks him, he knows he's gonna have to purge him,
Oh,
and that's like a
yeah.
whole. It's just
Yeah.
like complicated.
Plus, have you ever fucked with a belly full of milk? No, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake. I've done it.
Yes.
Trust me, I've done it.
That's the sort of mistake Margaret Thatcher made when she was 69 breastfeeding Pete Davidson.
Yeah. On the blogs, they call me Dairy Dave. You know, it's a big problem. I'm trying to get them to stop saying that, but it is funny.
Dude, and Stalin, he just sends himself to a gulag to prove it's not that hard and everyone's whinging. And then just dies from a drinking game in a gulag. I feel like that could happen.
I love the gulag.
Yeah? You're a fan?
Yeah, I do like it a lot. I don't even know. I don't know exactly what it is, but it just sounds like a cool place.
It's like
to
a
chill.
summer camp for...
Do they have Wi-Fi at the gulag or no?
Nah, they were trying to get it, but they shut him down before that came
I heard
out.
they had FiOS at the gulag. I'm trying to go
Dude,
over there.
It was kind of like WeWork, right? So it was popping off, and then just some internal shit happened, so they had to shut it down.
Yeah. Some bad business moves, some bad loans.
Yeah, some real
Yeah,
bad
that
business moves.
That's
Yeah,
what it's about.
yeah, central economy. That was the bad business move.
But who could blame them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, J. Edgar Hoover could blame him.
Yeah. An angel investor that could have saved him.
Yeah, one good angel, dude. Gary V. and Stalin.
Gary Vee. He could have saved the Soviet Union. He could have done it. He's from around there. He's from over in those parts. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's from like Belarus or something.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah.
You been to
Think I
Belarus?
would I think I'd make up something about my favorite man.
Absolutely, I would.
My
Forget about
home
it.
country is ruled by a ruthless dictator, and it didn't stop me from getting on Facebook Marketplace and making a few bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary Vee.
Yeah. Good. I also feel there's something going on here, and I'm just gonna say it is the this level of they're kind of silent disdainful respect.
Oh,
happening?
I love the silent
is that?
disdain.
What is that?
That's
What's
how
going
they
on
do
here?
it. This is the zone of how you feel about Pete. This is silent disdain.
Silent disdain.
Yeah.
Wow, what the hell? What's the
Is that the end of
hey,
it? That's the end of the comment.
What's going on?
Dude, you're a lawyer, right? You're a prosecutor, and you're like, this is your entire thing. You're cross-examining the witness. You're like, July the 2nd,
Yeah.
and the judge's like, is that it? You're like,
You
"All right,
just
okay."
repeat what they said critically.
Yeah.
Ah, murdered.
Murdered. Yeah,
Did he
yeah, dude.
say
No
that?
offense. So now you're
Guilty.
being charged of first-degree murder. Yes. Murder.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, what's up, Lee?
Hey, Pastor.
We're doing a live program right now.
Unbelievable.
Some live
All
program.
This is a live program. This is live on AON. What's that one?
Also, remember when AOC did that southern accent when she went down south?
Oh yeah, she did.
Anyone remember
Did she
that?
do that? Are you serious?
Yeah,
yeah,
she
she did.
faked it like sort of
She cashed
southern,
in.
almost. Yeah. That's what AOC.
I actually
stands for.
kind of like her. I like her for that. I like her for
Yeah, dude.
being fake Southern. Yeah, I like that a lot.
But you'll adopt any accent, dude, to get those.
I really
voters.
identify with that. I think that's a good idea.
Takes one to know one. That's what Pastor
Yeah.
Dave always says.
That she's got a real good eye on her. I like her.
Oh, okay. He's
Solid
got a
to
180.
Spain. Yeah. Hey, I've been
Oh wait,
converted.
Ghislaine. Ghislaine. There we go.
Yeah.
Fucking-
And I
Silent
think,
Ghislaine.
I think.
Oh,
the-
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Ooh.
Dude, I thought her name was Ghislaine forever.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, can you get Ghislaine on the line?
Dude, she needs an endocrinologist is what she needs. That would sort her out.
She would get ripped. Then she could break out of prison.
She
That'd
going
be
to prison?
sick.
I thought that was just gonna
I assume so because of all the evidence.
be like, yeah. Evidence
But
is only, can only do so much, dude. Evidence can only go so far. It can prove, it can prove
There's
a
too
lot.
many
But
pictures.
at a certain point, you
There's
got too much evidence. You know what I mean?
Too many pictures. Just why
At
do
some
they?
point-
Why were they always taking pictures all the time?
Yeah.
They should have stopped taking all those damn pictures.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think they just.
They're always like hugging and like in a locale somewhere. They're always in a
Yeah, get out of that
locale.
locale. Be anonymously
Come on.
located. Scrapbooking and try and get away with the crimes.
Exactly. Be secretive.
Yeah, dude. Defense lawyer, I gotta be like my number one advice. Don't have a scrapbook. It's just a pastiche of evidence waiting to happen.
Oh, pastiche.
Choose a different hobby. How about getting into mahjong? If you're gonna be a criminal, play mahjong, not scrapbooking.
Yeah, that's so true. Is that the one with the
I call it Chinese poker because I don't know the rules.
with the marbles? That's the one with the marbles, right?
No, that's Chinese checkers, dude. But
Oh.
that game's good.
Come on, bro.
Mahjong has all the little.
Don't embarrass me in front of the fans.
Yeah, dude.
Just
That's
go along with it.
Yeah, especially you're about to go to Singapore and bet a bad amount of money on Chinese checkers.
Oh yes, I am.
That's how
Singapore's
that's who's that guy with the beard who is really into kicking women and owning guns? Don't say Antoine.
Dan Bilzerian.
Yeah,
Does
Dan
he kick-
Bilzerian.
Did he kick people?
Yeah, he's into kicking women. That's one of his.
Did he
favorite
really?
hobbies. Yeah,
That's a
it's crazy,
different.
dude.
That's a different way to do it. Kicking. I never even thought of that. That's a different way. This guy's an innovator. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't even want to say that, but actually, Alex
It was
gave
in
me
the
that
script.
line.
We were, yeah,
Alex gave me that line over the chat. I didn't say none of that.
yeah.
He said he's gonna take 18 NFTs away from my family if I don't
Yeah,
say
that's
it.
18 NFTs awarded to your family.
So I
46
didn't
taken away
even
from you.
really say that at all.
All right. I mean, this is looking pretty good. We got a silent disdain. We got a kill Pete at any cost. We got a tabloid data. These are some good zones. I don't know. How do you feel about this process, David?
I think it's absolute shit.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely terrible. But I mean,
We're ending
but
with
listen.
no NFTs for David.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah. I was about to move you up here, dude. This is where it was gonna end up. But
oh
look, because of that,
yes.
you go. I
Screenshot.
took your NFTs away, dude.
Screenshot. No.
Okay, I'll let you
come
screenshot
on.
this. I'll let you
No,
screenshot
let me-
this.
Give me one more chance.
You can screenshot this, but it's not official.
Yes. Yes. Top dog.
I read
Now,
your,
you
your
better-
final points. Do you know your
You
final
bet your-
points? I
my
read it as
points?
negative 17 NFTs.
Unlimited. Yeah. Get out of here, bro. What is this?
You
Chuck E.
actually, you owe us Ethereum once you log out of this stream.
Yeah, dude. We'll be sending debt collectors to your locality.
I'm gonna send you gold, bars of gold.
You better
I'm on the-
watch the background to Boncor. He's working for us.
Dude, so straight
did
up, I
just-
reckon.
He did just
I
get
read-
home, though.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I think
The
viability.
horizontal 3? Yeah,
Yeah,
viability.
I think
Okay.
okay. Vertically, die boldly, perish meekly. I'm thinking like a 6 or a 7.
No, I think it was a 10.
Yeah, I think it's 7. I think it could replace
10
the
out of 10.
authoritarian libertarian axes for good.
Yeah.
I think if you had left, right, die boldly, perish meekly, it would explain a lot more about politics. And I think the chart has done well, and we've demonstrated that clearly. Horizontal,
get
date
this-
piece. So go ahead.
Can we get this implemented in public schools ASAP?
That's what we're trying to
That's
do.
the goal.
Can we get this in there? I know some teachers. I could send this over. You guys have a PDF? I could send this over, right over to them. They'll teach the youth, and
You
we'll
don't
get
know
this
fucking
started.
teachers. You don't know teachers. Teachers won't know you.
Dude, I know a few.
Teachers get a lick of you and they want distance. That's all they want.
They're
Dude.
unlicensed, but they are
Yeah.
teachers.
Oh yeah, I don't know. They're unlicensed teachers.
Now you're questioning my network.
Yeah, and I think
That's not
network,
so far,
network.
sir. You can shit on me, you can shit on my own mother, but don't you dare shit on my network.
I'll take something else.
That's fucking wrong, bro. I'm a
horizontal.
I reckon it's a 3, dude. I reckon it's horizontal.
It's
The problem
bad.
is, what we
Probably
found out
2.
is that a lot of
Probably.
people want to hate and date Pete. There's a lot of
Yeah.
like, layovers.
Yep.
You know?
They
It's
hate
kind of
him
a
'cause they
twist.
love him.
And
You love to
I
hate
think really
Hate is
low
just-
synergy. I think
Yeah.
I think like a 2 or a 1 on synergy. I don't think there was much. We don't really have an interaction between the vertical and horizontal axes. They're not tied
Yeah.
together in any way. We're not getting
We get the
a
rock bottom
read.
synergy. I think
Yeah.
we get the
Yeah.
one.
I think
But
we
it
just didn't come together and create a framework to start to control the narrative and to actually stimulate some sort of a bubble up of communication across departments. And I think that's really why the synergy is really lacking in this case and moving forward into Q4.
Dude, if I had the
Um,
political power Gary Vee does, I would have sent you straight to WeWork for that. That's
Hey,
boiling
bro.
my blood, dude.
We need
I'm
to-
about to choke on a T-bone because of that
We
speech.
need to circle the wagons, and we really need to get Pam involved because right now it's just honestly getting out of control.
Do you have anything to plug, David? Let's. I mean, I don't think you deserve to, considering the amount of Ethereum you owe us, but
Yeah,
put it
Well,
out there.
you're really in
I
the
just-
hole.
I just will say anything that I said today. Listen, I meant it. Also, please CC me on all emails. Any
Yeah. You
whoever.
sent out an you got an outgoing? If you got an outgoing, send
I don't know.
CC David.
I don't care. Have we not met? Have we met? Have we one time kissed in a Chick-fil-A bathroom? Whatever the case may be, CC me on the damn emails, okay? And it's at Pastor Dave Bless, okay? On all platforms, including the Subway Sandwich app.
Also, check
Check
out
it.
Don't Quit Your Day Job. That's Maxim Allen's podcast. You can see there at DQYDJ. I'll put it in here as well.
It's on
I'll put
YouTube
it-
now. You can go watch the first YouTube episode right now, and you can leave a comment, you can subscribe, and you can be just like Claire's father and
Yep.
keep up to date.
Smash that like button. Claire, we're
You wanna be
talking about my
anything like-
mama.
I don't think this week we managed to successfully replace the political axis with this one. But you know, we're on the mission, and we will. We will. Yes, we will. What was Obama's
Yes,
thing? What was he about again? Remember that guy Obama? What the fuck did he say again?
It was maybe we might. That's what it was.
Maybe,
Maybe
we might.
we might.
Maybe
Yeah.
we might. Respect.